The phone wouldn't stop vibrating. Not ringing. Vibrating, like it was nervous. Like it knew I wasn't going to answer. I watched it crawl across the marble table in my villa, inch by inch, dragged by desperation from someone who used to speak to me like I was beneath the dirt on their shoes. 71 missed calls. Same number. I poured champagne into a crystal glass, slow, controlled, listening to the soft hiss of bubbles rising like quiet applause. Then it rang again. I picked it up this time, not out of curiosity, out of timing. I didn't speak. I let her breathe into the silence. Heavy, uneven, familiar. "We need to talk," she said. I smiled. "Not the kind people see, the kind you feel in your bones." "I don't," I replied. Silence cracked on the other end. Then she whispered it, the same voice that once laughed while I was being destroyed. "You ruined everything." I leaned back, watching the mountains outside my window, white, distant, untouchable. "No," I said quietly. "You did." And I ended the call. It started years ago, on my wedding day. The day they decided I wasn't worth breathing the same air. I remember standing there, suit pressed, hands steady, heart stupid enough to believe in something permanent. They smiled at me. Her family, too wide, too rehearsed. Her father shook my hand like he was sealing a deal, not welcoming a son. I ignored it. Love makes you blind, or maybe it just makes you willing. Then the whispers started. Small things, a missing document, a lost reservation. The venue suddenly double-booked. Caterers canceling. The bank calling me mid-ceremony prep about irregularities. My accounts frozen. My name flagged. Fraud. Embezzlement. Charges I had never even heard of. I looked at her. My bride, waiting for panic, for loyalty, for anything. She didn't look surprised. She looked quiet. Too quiet. That was the first crack. Then her father stepped in. Calm, controlled, sympathetic. "I warned her," he said to the guests. But she insisted. And just like that, I wasn't a groom. I was a mistake. The wedding collapsed in hours. My name dragged through every circle that mattered. Clients vanished. Partners disappeared. Doors slammed. And she didn't fight it. She agreed with them. Said I was unstable. Said she had doubts. Said I changed. No, I didn't change. They just revealed who they were. I didn't argue. I didn't defend myself. That's what they expected. Desperation, noise, begging. I gave them silence and disappeared. Not out of weakness, out of design, because something didn't add up. The charges were too precise, too targeted, not random, engineered. I started small. Phone records, old emails, financial logs I wasn't supposed to still have access to. Every night became a ritual. Coffee, screens, patterns. I replayed conversations in my head. Her pauses. Her father's timing. The way she avoided certain questions. Then I saw it. A transfer. Tiny. Almost invisible. Repeated. From an account I didn't recognize. To one I did. Her father's shell company. I dug deeper. More accounts. More layers. And then her name appeared. Not as a victim. As a participant. I didn't feel rage. Not yet. Just clarity, like fog lifting from a battlefield. I hired no one. Trusted no one. I rebuilt quietly. New identity in business circles. New networks. New money. Legitimate. Clean. But beneath it all, I kept digging. Years passed. They forgot me. That was their biggest mistake, because I never forgot them. The final piece came in a single file. Encrypted. Hidden behind years of transactions. I cracked it at 3:12 a.m. I remember the time because everything after that moment felt permanent. There it was. A full trail. They didn't just sabotage my wedding. They built a case against me. Fabricated contracts. Fake vendors. Staged losses. All routed through accounts designed to collapse and point back to me. Her father was the architect. But she signed off on everything. Every single move. Every lie. Every theft. My chest didn't tighten. My hands didn't shake. I just leaned back and exhaled. It made sense now. The silence. The distance. The performance. She was never my partner. She was my setup. I printed the documents, all of them, and waited. I didn't go to her. I didn't call. I didn't warn. I sent everything to the one place they couldn't manipulate. Authorities, auditors, people who don't care about charm or family names. Then I watched, quietly, from a distance. The investigation took months. Then came the arrests. Her father first. Public. Messy. Humiliating. The same man who called me trash. In handcuffs. Then her. Not prison. Not yet. But everything else? Gone. Reputation. Status. Security. She needed work. Any work. And life has a sense of humor. The same circles that once rejected me, owned by me now. Indirectly. Silently. She didn't recognize me at first. Why would she? I wasn't the same man. Not the one she destroyed. I watched her serve champagne at one of my events. Perfect posture. Empty eyes. She approached me. Professional smile. Sir. I took the glass. Looked at her. Really looked. And then I asked softly, "Do you still think I'd never work again?" The color drained from her face. Recognition hit like a delayed explosion. I didn't wait for her answer. I never needed it. They called me trash. Something disposable. Something easy to erase. But trash doesn't rebuild itself. Trash doesn't wait. Trash doesn't learn how to dismantle the people who tried to bury it. I didn't destroy them. I just removed the illusion they were untouchable. That was enough. The phone hasn't stopped ringing since she saw the villa, since she realized what I became. But I don't answer anymore. Some conversations expire. Some people lose access permanently. I finished my drink, set the glass down, and looked out at the mountains again, cold, still, unmoved, just like me. Because the truth is, I didn't win, I evolved.